we've all had it. You get up in the morning and you're like, okay, got up a little bit too late, but I need to do my makeup and it needs to look good. So this is a really easy morning makeup routine. And in actual fact, I've only just recently got up, so I am truly the best for this video right now. So I'm gonna get started with something that's gonna be good to wake up my skin. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Toner. I do really love this. One, I love the smell of it. And two, it's packed with niacinamide and it gives me a really nice kind of like healthy look. Now, I actually just put this on my hands and, oh, I love the smell of this, and just press this in. As you can see, I'm pretty tanned. And you know I love being tanned, and this is because I've had a few days away, well, still here in Dubai, but staying at a hotel with my sister because she was visiting. And I made the most of the sun that we have at the moment. Well, we always have because it's winter and it shouldn't really be this hot, but it is. So because of that, my skin is pretty dry because obviously with, you know, the sun and everything, I can feel it just needs so much water and like just hydration. I'm going to use my Drunk Elephant C-Tango multivitamin eye cream. I think this is a really good eye cream, especially when like for mornings and stuff, right? I don't use this in the evenings. I only use this in the mornings, because I just find it's a really good balmy eye cream that wakes up the eye area. It is brightening for sure. There you go. Already my skin feels like it's a little bit more hydrated, but I know that I need some extra hydration. So I am going to go in with my Drunk Elephant B-Hydra Intensive Hydration. I'm only going to put like a very small pump of this. Get and press this in. So this is my Drunk Elephant Protini polypeptide eye cream. I mean, face cream. I do really love the Protini collection from Drunk Elephant. They do a serum as well, which I use at night. And it's just, I feel like it really kind of helps to resurface my skin. Okay, finally, now I feel like my skin is like packed full of hydration, but not oily. Okay, so I'm going to use a primer now, and I want to really kind of like lock in the moisture. So I'm going to use my RMS BEAUTY Re-evolve Radiance Locking Primer. And I really love the packaging for this. I'm quite new to RMS, and I first tried their eye kind of creams in the little tubes, and then I used one of their tub foundations, and that was great. So I'm loving the brand. It's a really nice kind of like introduction to the brand. Like, I didn't know much about them, to be honest, but I really love the packaging for this. I just think it's just nice packaging. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that. I don't necessarily apply my primer all over. I normally go down the center of the face. Because I'm quite tanned at the moment, I'm going to apply my foundation first, and this is really going to help me to figure out how much concealer I'm going to need after. So I'm going to go ahead and use my RMS Re-evolve Natural Finish Foundation. This foundation is great. It gives me a really nice kind of natural finish to the skin. One pump. My BK Beauty 106 brush. Now you've really got to prime the brush, so make sure that you really kind of like buff the foundation into the brush in order to get a really nice natural finish. And then this is where we're just gonna go into along the center of the face first. So you have more coverage along the center, and then gradually you want to apply less around the edges of the face. Can you see how already, look at the coverage this has given me. This is a great foundation, by the way. I know you're gonna love it. And I'm really pressing it in like this. I'm not going in circular movements. This is such amazing coverage. Look at this. And yet it still looks natural. And it's actually helped to cover up a lot of my dark circle. Once you've actually applied the foundation starting from the center of the face, you'll actually find that you don't need a lot more than that really along the edges of the face. You can just spread out whatever you already have, but you really don't want to go heavy along the hairline with foundation, because that's when it can start looking kind of mask-like. So now I'm just spreading it along the edges. So whatever's left on my brush, I'm taking that along the perimeter of the face. that's enough foundation. Now I want to go into my concealer and just kind of like prep my lids and also my under eye so we can get like a nice base done for the whole look. Now ultimately it's really important that this shows you how you can get that nice awake fresh look, because when you do this in the morning, you can obviously leave out whatever parts that you want. I do feel like this entire process really helps to just awaken your skin, but also it's just an easy routine to do. It's not difficult. Like, you're putting your skincare on, you're using a good primer, something with a bit more radiance in there, and you've got a really simple base, which is why we've applied that foundation first, and now we're just going to add concealer in little bits that we need it. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in 38N medium tan neutral, so I'm going for a darker colour than usual because obviously I am a bit tanned. I'm going to do a couple of dots here. Got my beauty blender. We're just going to buff this in. We're going to get a little bit of powder. I'm using my Huda Beauty Easy Bake with my powder puff, and I'm just going to press this on. Okay, so now we just want to add a bit of coverage on the dark circles, but we don't want to go crazy. See how we've applied quite a small amount. Again, you can adjust this according to what you feel that you need. Got my sponge, and I'm just pressing in the concealer here. This is more so for a lift. Same thing here. I do find that when you have like a fresh tan, you kind of need less concealer. Now, whatever foundation I already had on the back of my hand, I'm just gonna like take that over this bit. You don't have to, but it's completely up to you. But I like to kind of like just sandwich that in. So I'm happy with my base now. I feel like this is a good flawless base that isn't too heavy, and it's been quite easy for us to create. So this is where I'm just gonna press into my powder, and I'm literally just dipping in like that. I've got quite a lot on that sponge. So what I wanna do is just roll it into the palm of my hand and then press it under my eyes. That's just going to make sure that the makeup just stays put all day. Wherever you want that extra kind of matte look, just press the powder in on those areas. We're going to get a small brush, and I'm just going to dust off the powder from the under eyes. You can get a bigger brush. And dust off all the powder. Just gonna get my Fluff Up brow wax from Benefit. I just think this is a really easy, fuss-free way to just kind of like smooth your brow hairs. Because some of them can be really sticky, like the really good ones, you know, like the Anastasia Beverly Hills or the Urban Decay one are so good, but they're also a little bit sticky, you know, like a bit fiddly. Whereas this one I feel like is a really good, just an alternative. Now while I'm waiting for my brow wax to dry a little bit, I might as well just do my kind of like sculpting. So all I'm gonna do is just use a bronzer to just kind of like add some dimension to my face, which is a really easy thing for you guys to do. I'm gonna get my Fenty Sun Stalk'r in Islanding and my BK Beauty N15 brush. You don't need a lot, honestly, especially when it's like the morning. Like, you just need just a small amount so that your face doesn't look like super flat. You can see I'm just literally going from the middle of the ear and I'm just pressing in. This is not about trying to like, this is not about overcomplicating it and like you go from here to here. This is just like really basic makeup. There you go. See how like very quickly it's just ensured that the cheekbones look like they're actually there. And then I'm just going to go around the forehead, just on the edges. And I feel like this here just basically warms up the face a little bit in the right places. Now I feel like I've got some sculpting there, but it's not crazy and it was really easy to do. I've just got my Fenty 200 brush and the same bronzer. I'm just going along the sides of the bridge of the nose. Just a very simple straight line there. Just a little bit, that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, I've got my Kosas Brow Pop Nano in dark brown, and I'm just gonna draw some hair strokes. There you go, that's quite a nice brow. Like, I do like this pencil, I just don't feel like I use it enough. I do want my skin to look a bit more kind of like just vibrant a little bit. And I also feel like this specific color works wonders when you're doing morning makeup, just to make, again, just to like kind of really awaken your skin. I'm gonna use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked brush. I think that's what it's called. And I've got my Dior Backstage Rosy Glow blush, which is in 004 Coral, and it's this really nice kind of orangey color. I'm just really going to focus on applying it up here so that it really lifts my face, but also really just adds some color. And the reason I love this specific one, this has to be one of my favorite powder blushes because it's not too heavy. Sometimes the NARS ones can look quite heavy on the skin, and I feel like the Dior ones are really fine and just kind of melt into the skin. See, immediately that's lifted my face a bit, but it's also added some kind of color to the skin. So even though I'm tanned, it's easy for tanned skin, or like when you've tanned or you're going through that horrible stage of your tan, it's really easy for your skin to look dull. So you really do need to focus on adding color to make it look a bit more brighter. Don't kind of think to yourself, I've got tan skin, it looks amazing no matter what, because it can end up looking quite dirty and muddy. So you want to add color to really just enhance the tan, and the color works so well with tan skin. So just an FYI. If you haven't got a tan and your skin is a lot paler than mine, I would go for, well actually you could still go for a really nice kind of peachy shade, or a really nice kind of like pastel-y pink would look good. I'm really happy with how my skin looks, and I'm happy with like the coverage, but also the fact that it kind of does like brighten up my whole face. I am gonna curl my lashes. I'm actually gonna be using mascara, and then I'm gonna be doing a really nice lip with this look, because I've gone for that really nice kind of brightness on the cheeks with the color, so I don't want to go crazy with the eyes. I just want to keep the eyes pretty simple. I'm going to try this new mascara. This is the Rimmel Wonder Bond Bonding Serum Mascara. I have no idea what this is like. First time using it. Let's see. It's pretty good. Well, I really do like this mascara. We're going to put a little bit on the lower lashes. Okay, so I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Artist Colour Pencil Extreme. They have an extreme version out now, and this is in the shade 600 Anywhere Caffeine. And I'm just going to line my lips. Oh, I love this pencil. This is very different to their usual pencils. Their usual pencils are like this, which basically are like the old school proper pencil. You know, it's not gel, like it doesn't feel like a gel finish. It's just a standard pencil, which I absolutely love, and they are iconic. This is more of a creamy texture to it, so it's actually really easy to apply. And I'm loving it. I'm going to use this lipstick, which I have been dying to try. It's the Laura Mercier Caviar Smoothing Matte Lipstick in 820 Peach Cashmere. And it looks so good. So, okay. Oh my God, I love it. I love peach lipsticks, and this one is just like, I'm going to use this all the time. Just getting my Charlotte Tilbury lip brush. Definitely a favorite. You can just dab this on with the finger. You don't have to mess around with a lip brush. I just really want to see it like this. Blot it. Oh my God, I love this lipstick. In love with this lipstick. See, I love how pretty this looks turned out. So this is the kind of look that I would like in the morning. Get up in the morning, I want a fuss-free makeup look that makes me look awake, makes my skin look healthy, and doesn't look like it doesn't feel like I've spent ages doing it. And this is what I really wanted to show you, is that you can get that really nice, soft, awakening makeup, but very easily. Like, it's not complicated. We didn't mess around with contouring. We didn't do, you know, we're not like, okay, you have to apply a foundation here or before or after. It's literally just a very simple makeup look. And that's what I really wanted to show you, is that you can achieve this really nice, soft, peachy look in the morning. Who doesn't like peach? Just tell me one person that doesn't like peach. Who does not like peachy makeup? Because it's not overly Barbie pink. Do you know what I mean? It's not like girly pink, but it's kind of that in between. So it gives you that soft, kind of soft, pretty look without it being overly pretty. Hopefully you get what I mean. But that's what I was going for, that really nice morning look, which can just make me look awake. You want to look alive, you want to look like a human, you don't want to look like you just rolled out of bed. So hopefully you've enjoyed this, and if you want me to try any other don't tell me I was about to say Pacific. I've never done that in my life, surprisingly, considering I say so many words wrong. Let me know any specific look that you would like me to create, and I would be more than happy to do it. So I hope you've enjoyed this look today. And don't forget, I do have an online publication, which is a beauty community online that we are building, and it's growing rapidly. I want to see you there because it's informative. You get newsletters every week, all written by me. You have two options of subscription. So one is free, which gives you access to most of the site. The other is paid, which actually only costs the equivalent of a coffee a month. And with that, you get the access to the entire site. My words are not coming out now. You get access to the entire site, and we get a chat room where me and you can chat, so it's a bit more personal as well. And you get a lot of product recommendations, new product releases, things that I don't always get a chance to actually show on here because these videos obviously are not live. They are scheduled in, and with the newsletter, it is like bang, 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 like something new comes out, you're gonna hear about it first. So make sure you head on over there. And I have another YouTube channel, which is my podcast channel that I host with my husband. You might wanna head on over there for some real talk. And don't forget to check my description because all the discount codes are listed there as well for you. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.